Hey everyone, Nick Engvall here. Before we get into today's episode, I want to tell you about some of the people that make the sneaker history community and this podcast possible. It's more important than ever to think about who you give your money to when you're buying clothing to go with your kicks. Our friends at Guilty Goods started their brand with a goal of giving back, especially to the communities that make sneaker culture possible. With every purchase from Guilty Goods, at least 10% of the proceeds are donated to organizations like Big Brothers and Big Sisters, the Susan G. Komen Foundation, the Movement for Black Lives, and many more. You can save 30% on your order by using the code HISTORY at guiltygoods.us. Again, that's history at guiltygoods.us for 30% off, and you can feel good about your purchase knowing you're supporting a meaningful cause. Sneakers are all about presentation, and if you're like me, displaying your kicks at home or in the office is just as important as when they're on your feet. Sneaker Throne makes sneaker display cases featuring customizable LED lights, drop-side cases to showcase the entire side of the shoe, not just the heel or the toe, the whole shoe. They've also got display cases for trading card collectors and hat collectors. To me, it's the perfect way to display your collection. You can save at least 10% on your Sneaker Throne order by using the code HISTORY at sneakerthrone.com. That's history at sneakerthrone.com. If you're a Patreon supporter or a member of our Discord community, you already know about Kicks with V hot sauce and his small batch, locally sourced hot sauce. V has been one of the biggest supporters of sneaker history and the podcast since the early days. He's currently the defending champion in our community trivia nights competition. Kicks with V hot sauce has been a huge hit with the community. You can save 10% on your order by using the code SneakerHistory10 at kickswithvhots.com. That's SneakerHistory10 at kickswithvhots.com. Now, you're probably here because you like sneakers, and if you join the Discord, you know our community is about so much more than that. Whether it's the marathon-like community calls, trivia night debates, the in-person meetups, or just sharing our favorite experiences, we found that although we have such different backgrounds, we all have some unexpected shared passions. Not only does the entire community look out for each other when it comes to releases, we're like a support group for life in general. You can join the Discord community for free by heading to the show notes of this episode. After you're done listening to this episode, tell someone you like their kicks today. You never know how far a simple compliment can take you, and we all know how good it feels to have someone show their appreciation. Now let's get into today's episode.
To shake off starts. Oh, what a LeBron James with no regard for human life. Final seconds. Bryant for the win. Iverson against Gill, the crowd on its feet. Allen for the win.
Welcome to the Sneaker History Podcast.
What up, what up? Welcome to Sneaker History Podcast. Got the whole gang together, back again for the first time in a long time.
Back.
And if you're in the Discord, you know we've been talking a lot about Boost, Adidas Boost. So we're going to do a quick little My Starting Five. But first, what's good, guys? How you been? How's life?
I'm good, man. I feel so good. Robbie got rid of the mustache, so I guess I'll be the mustache guy now. Me and Robbie just traded positions on the team, I guess.
Not to overshare, but my facial hair hits a certain length and reminds you of hair you normally find downstairs. So I try to keep it, not let it get too long.
Manscaped, we're not sponsored.
It is
at all.
what it is. We all can't be follically gifted like Rowan. You know?
Right. Man grows a magnificent beard.
Oh, man. Well, speaking of Froit,
Did he disappear?
we lost him somehow. But
He left us.
he was here. We promised. We promised we didn't get rid of him completely. Although those comments on the last My Starting Five, you know, the CBA. Oh, there he is. I got to stop talking about him now. My Starting Five, the way this works, we kind of just draft our favorites. We go around to the back, round the snake back. So you get if you're lucky enough to be number 4, you get the back-to-backs. And you can't, let's see, set the rules. We can't pick same silhouettes, right? So...
But if it's a year difference, right? Like if it's a...
Yeah, so I mean, there's so many good like Ultra Boost 1.0. Like with that, you kind of pick your exact poison, like the purple or the gray, or you know, a Mastermind collab, or you know, whatever it might be. But for example, like the Solar Glide, right? Fucking who cares about the specific colorway? The Solar Glide, you're picking the shoe at that point, you know. So nuance. We can argue if there's any technical difficulties, but that's the way I looked at it.
Okay.
Then that's the way I'll look at it.
I think that's
rule
fair.
set.
Like
I figured the OG purple would go pretty early, right? So you don't get all Ultra Boost 1.0 or 1.0 retros because you chose that shoe.
All right, that's fair.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and Mike already did the round. Ran the Randomizer.
Random numbers. Like random numbers out here. Perfect. So our order for this evening was going to be Nick number 1, myself number 2, Robbie 3, and Roy with the 4 back-to-back pick. That was a perfect timing for him to do that.
Well, I'm just gonna take it right off the board. You guys know I'm going for the black and purple Ultra Boost. I've burned through 3 pairs of those already, so I can't leave that on the table.
That's perfect.
Didn't even put it on the list. Figured it wouldn't be there.
Me neither. I was like, there's no way. Seeing that order, I wasn't ever get that. So perfect. So I guess I'll go number 2, and I start trying to pull mine out because I have a lot of my favorites. So the Chalk Ultra Boost 1.0 is my number 1.
Man, Ultra Boost 1.0 going heavily in the first round. I'm going with the triple black on black Ultra Boost 1.0.
Nice.
It's funny how that shoe doesn't have crime connotations, but all black Air Force One does. All black Ultra Boost, baby.
You can be quick on your feet on those
V1.
too. Like you can get some more activities in.
Alrighty. Like I said, I think I'm the Boost noob when it comes to this shoe. It's silhouette, so I'll go off the beaten path. Give me the
boob,
Adidas Pure Boost in the camo brown green colorway. Shout outs to Kicks on Fire. You will be supporting a lot of my list.
Heavily referenced.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's a good
And then
shoe.
for my second overall pick, I will once again try to abstain picking Ultra Boost as long as I can. I will go with the Adidas Solar Boost in the ice blue, black, and is it a gray on the outsole? Let's just go with that.
Nice.
You went with the Solar Boost.
I'm a solar boob for
I'm-
attempting to do this list this way.
See, okay, with this shoe, if I have to go, if anybody else needs to occupy space in this realm, I'm gonna go with the Harden Volume 1
Ooh.
Good choice.
and the black white like tuxedo colorway, like the black upper,
Yeah, I know what you're
white
talking about,
leather
yeah.
toe.
Yeah.
So if anybody else needs to occupy that realm, I can move over, but I want that colorway if it comes to it. Harden Volume
I like it.
Very nice. Okay. Oh, I guess it's my turn again. Completely wasn't paying attention. So I gotta go next pick. Pharrell Hugh NMD. I don't know how no one picked that one yet, but it has to be done. This one in particular is the NERD colorway, so we can get down a little bit more granular.
because it'll come to it. So yes, thank you for making the distinction.
All right. Well, I'm going to go the neighborhood NMD XR1 has a little
I'm
cage on
surprised it
it.
took this long.
Solid. Solid. It's one of the shoes I just forget about sometimes.
Yeah, there was a lot of them. I mean, Adidas cranked them out that time. So,
It's been 10 years of Ultra Boost. A lot of shoes.
and then on the back-to-back, I'm going to go with the Energy Boost. That was the first pair of Boost shoes that I got, and it was just crazy putting those on the first time. Like, I still have them. They're beat to hell, but, like, they had that, like, I forget what it was, like Tech Fit or something upper. It was almost like a almost like
It was
fleece.
like active. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It
it
was
reminds
like
me
under-
of the Nike jackets, the sweat
Yeah, the
suits
Tech
that were
Fit
super
stuff.
trendy at that time.
Tech
Right?
Fleece?
Tech Fit stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a coated wool or something they use. I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're.
I think it was alpaca.
All right. So I'm going to jump off the beaten path. I think the only person that would probably think of picking this would be Nick. And that is going to be the Reebok and Adidas Insta Pump Boost. I knew he was going to think about that.
Yeah, that was definitely on my list.
That's a good cheat coder. Now, I mean, Mike opened up that Pharrell NMD floodgate. I mean, there's a trillion colorways of that shoe, different treads, some good, some not so good, and some epic. I'm going to go with, I just thought of, I was about to say one, and then I thought of a different colorway. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go with the all black NERD.
Oh,
The
I know what you're talking about.
Nerd, all
Yeah.
black NMD hues. I was gonna say another one. I'm gonna hold off in case.
I think I
know
know
I'm gonna
what
take
you're
it. I was
talking
gonna
about.
say
Maybe.
Robbie, I'm not going to take it unless it's on this Kicks on Fire list, so go
This
for
is
it.
on my checklist.
the green. I was gonna say first the green NMD hue.
Oh yeah.
Of like the first run with the green, yellow, black, etc., red. But now I'm going to go with the all blacked out. I like all black boost, man. All black was says you nerd on the other
activities,
one.
These all black
So
shoes.
that's my third pick.
All right, I was going to pick I'm going to go ahead and pick what I saw next, which is the Adidas ZX 8000 Boost in a lovely, what I could only describe as a floral Lisa Frank inspired colorway. It's got a nice maroon, a lovely cyan, and really, I'll be everybody's buddy with this shoe. I can just tell. It makes me more stylish than what I actually am. And then for my second pick and fourth overall, I've always wanted a pair of Y3s because they just sound exotic and interesting, so I'll go ahead and go with the Adidas Y3 QR Boost.
Oh, okay, good. Whew, I was like, don't you pick what I thought you were
the black, white, red colorway, because even though this is an Adidas checklist, I'm still going to hit with that Nike bread, though.
Stupid.
Super funny how Mike and I, both of our ears went like this when the Y3s. I have a Y3 on my list also. I'm not going to say it in case Michael would like to have it, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave that be. What I am going to select, though, this is going on purely looks. I would never just wear this shoe, but I've always loved the look of this shoe. The second I saw it, I want the crazy explosive Kristaps Porzingis. Give me all freaking 3 or 4 of the PEs, but it's Nick colorways. The boost is exposed in these little windows throughout the midsole. It's clear too. They're so weird. They're so futuristic looking. He never played in them, so his ass was always hurt. But there's 3 colorways, and they're all just so cool looking. So from a purely visual point of view, I'm going with those.
Nice. All right, well, since it's still on the table, I'll go ahead and take it. The Y3 Pure Boost might have been one of the best boosts, but it was way too much money for my blood. So look at it from afar.
That was mine. Yeah,
that's a good one.
The gracious. We just Chris Webber, Penny Hardaway that.
All right, so I got this is back to back, the last 2 for me. I'm gonna go the other Y3 shoe that I thought was really dope is the Y3 Retro Boost, and then I'm gonna step a little bit outside of the normal zone for boost stuff, and go with the Porsche design Triple Black Ultra Boost. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was basically it was like an Ultra Boost, but it had this plastic cage thing, TPU cage around it.
I vaguely remember.
Dope. Yeah.
That is all you, boo-boo. Have all 8 of them.
All right. My number 5 is going to be one that has to be done. It's a ZX8000 released in 2020. Inside is a slab of boost. No one knew about it unless you cut it open, and I just happened to see a video that told me about it. So, Aqua ZX8000 from 2020.
That Ross Anvil gentleman, is that what you watched the guy slit open?
I think so. I can't remember, but it sounds about right.
I must have learned it from you then, because I grabbed a pair of those too as soon as I found out they had.
I think we talked about it when we started finding them because they were cheap at the time. Now they're expensive as crap.
Oh, it's me. I thought it was Rowan. Sorry.
No.
So this is my last pick, correct?
Yes.
We're going my most recent release. I almost bought the matching jersey at the Adidas employee store 3 different times. It's the Mighty Ducks Ultra Boost 1.0 Retro, the green pair. I saw they were on sale now, but I haven't had a chance to buy the shoes. But the jersey, I just don't like the cut of hockey jerseys on my body. They don't fit me right. But Adidas does a great Mighty Ducks retro jersey that matches those shoes. So if you're an LA or a hockey fan, I kind of like hockey. I just like getting drunk at hockey games. There's a difference between liking hockey and liking to drink somewhere.
Of hockey.
Yeah, it's just fun. But yeah, the Mighty Duck Ultra Boost I would get in a heartbeat. I might. They're on the hit list. Let's put it that way. There's just no reason for me to own a pair of green Ultra Boosts right now. What's but I like them. Okay, Rowan.
All right, I will go with the Adidas Y3 Desert Boost, and once again an olive, black, gray colorway. Just
all of you.
Yeah, my whole thought process
Very
is
nice.
I'm flipping all my Y3s so I can buy more shoes after the fact. So
I ain't mad at that.
that was my last pick. So do we want to go to the 6 men and 6 women and off the
I
bench?
mean, there's enough. We can probably field a whole nother team if we needed
There's
to.
a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go
All
for
right.
it.
My
Okay.
six
then-
man pick is
Go for it.
the Crazy Light Boost 2015 Andrew Wiggins colorway.
Very nice.
It's like has that like
that's a good one.
blue crosshatch pattern on it, silver, white. It's like one of the first like basketball Boost shoes that I got my hands on, and was awesome.
Nice. Let me see. I have mine. Just cannot remember. It is the Boost. The Boost You Wear Level 2 it is a basketball shoe that came out overseas. It had zero to like little airtime here. I think Zach LaVine may have worn it for a while. One of the absolute best basketball shoes to ever grace a basketball court, but they just didn't advertise it well, and it just fell off the face of the earth.
Like so many. Okay, so it's like a 3-way tie. So I have to give props to the 10th year anniversary of Ultra Boost. I just saw an article on that's coming out this year. The best looking one, I would say, in like 2 or 3 iterations is the 10th anniversary that's dropping. So like that one's kind of on the list just because it should be. But in all honesty, my brain didn't even think of this shoe until Nick just said Andrew Wiggins PE. I'm going Crazy Light Boost, Prime Knit, but I want the pair he wore at University of Kansas, bro.
Ooh.
Those Kansas ones with the Jayhawk on the back heel. There's like a plastic plate on the back, and it's all prime knitted out. Sorry, Rowett. It's the arch rival land. But I mean, whatever school like ASU had a pair, Indiana, so many good colorways, but it's the blue prime knit. And just the cut of that shoe and the Jayhawk, it looks really good.
I can applaud it.
Bill's
I
selfish.
can't applaud anything
If I-
Kansas, but I can like the shoe.
It's crazy, right? I mean, the model is so good. And like Wiggins, the first Maple Jordan, right? He's supposed to be like the guy. And I
Patino
remember him
Mobley.
wearing those
That's my
shoes.
favorite Canadian themed basketball nickname.
Taking bad jumpers. Andrew Wiggins taking bad jumpers, wearing those shoes. I loved it.
I'm trying to hide my disgust with Roberto's last pick, but I will go ahead and go with a relatively new pair because I've just been intrigued by it. Corporate Allegiances be damned. Give me that purple and black Harden Volume 7.
Ooh,
Also
Yeah.
on the list. Yep. Good shoe.
I like that one.
very nice.
Okay, Nick, do you want to run us through your peeps, your picks? Everybody, or are we not?
Let's
gonna
run through them.
Run
I
back.
wanted to say too, like the you mentioned. Now that I'm thinking about it more, you mentioned the Harden 1. What was the Harden 1 colorway that had that peach tan toe?
Oh, wait, that was like one of the second. That's like the second or third colorway to come out.
Yeah,
I know
that,
exactly
man.
what you're talking about because I had
I
one.
feel like I slept on that one.
Yeah,
but-
and the 2.0 is like the
The
LS,
LS,
whatever it was, all
yeah,
prime
yeah.
knit. I was like, that one was
Yeah.
nice, but I just couldn't find a place on my team for it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Nick, the one you're thinking of, it's like pink toe with kind of red upper.
Yeah, something like that, like pretty dark red. Is that it?
Yeah, really
Yeah.
dark, kind of like a rose homage.
Dude, no one said, was it D-Rose 7? Was it
Yeah,
D-Rose 7?
D-Rose 6, 7.
Well,
Yeah.
So my
Nick, did you pick the Rookie of the Year Andrew Wiggins ones?
the silver
that's
white with like the blue kind
Oh.
of blue like patterned upper. Timberwolves colors.
Okay, so different shoe. Everybody listening and you three also look at the Crazy Light Boost Rookie of the Year Andrew Wiggins. Those are absolutely fire. Like those are insane. Damn, there's so many good Boost shoes, and Boost can just go in. I don't think we touched like tennis. We didn't touch.
Oh yeah.
I like barricade boosts and stuff like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, there's so many. Boost can go in anything, but the Andrew Wiggins Rookie of the Year is like blue, yellow. It has like Canadian flag vibes.
Oh, I don't remember this one.
Yeah, it's dope.
Gorgeous.
It's dope.
Anywho,
Yeah. So just to recap, my picks: the OG Ultra Boost with the black and purple heel, the Neighborhood NMD XR1, the original Energy Boost, the Y3 Retro Boost, a Porsche Ultra Boost, Triple Black, and then the Crazy Light Boost, Wiggins colorway, the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think it was 2015, but yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, 15.
Cool. All right. My rundown was the Ultra Boost 1.0 chalk. Number 2 was the Pharrell Hue NMD NERD, the cream color. Technically, I think it's the In Search Of colorway. Number 3 was the Insta Pump Fury Boost. Number 4, Y3 Pure Boost. 5, ZX8000 Aqua from 2020. And my 6th man off the bench is the BYW X Level 2.
Alrighty. Also, this is the most love any episode of anything has had for Andrew Wiggins.
I just was about to mention that.
With mine.
2007. Also, Andrew Wiggins
anything,
back then
and
did
it's
not
beautiful.
deserve the love that he gets now, right? He earned it over the last couple of seasons, if we're being really frank.
Definitely.
I'm an Andrew Wiggins defender, even though the jumpers were bad. He put him in Minnesota, man. It's just
Everyone got to take jumpers there.
that's where you go to die. You go to die there.
You got a ring. It's all good.
Okay, so I went with the Harden Volume 1, black and white. Shout out to Lonzo Ball for wearing those at UCLA. That's why I picked them. And then we went the Triple Black OG Ultra Boost. Then we had the Nerd NMD Pharrell. Then we had the Crazy Explosive Boost, all the Porzingis colors. Then we have the Mighty Ducks Ultra Boost 1.0 Retro. And to end it out here, I don't even know which one I'm picking. I'm going to go final answer, the Rookie of the Year 2015 Andrew Wiggins PE of the Crazy Light Boost.
Noise.
Very nice. And I'm sure our Canadian numbers are going to go through the roof because of how much Wiggins love we've given this episode. And just to recap my first overall pick was the Adidas Pure Boost olive green black gray colorway. Followed that up with the Adidas Solar Boost blue white black colorway. Followed that up with the Adidas ZX 8000 Boost, which had a lovely maroon and cyan. And then the close out the rotation, one Adidas Y3 QR Boost in the black, white, red colorway, followed by the Y3 Desert Boost, which was also olive green, black, and navy blue. And then I made the call to go with the Harden Volume 7 purple, but then I just saw the red and black colorway, and we are also making an executive decision.
Audible.
Let's go with the red and black.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with that. Those are gorgeous.
Also, we just completely skipped over like the most expensive shoe with boosts, the Chanel Pharrell.
That's what I thought Robbie was going to say. When he was picking his, when he
Yeah.
said the black, I was like, oh, he's picking the Chanel ones.
Yeah, it's crazy, but hey,
I see both sides like Chanel, but I wasn't really
You're more a Dior guy.
feeling that one.
You're more a Dior guy for sure.
All
all right, y'all. Well, let us know what you would pick. Drop a comment with your list, especially if we missed something, because there's so much boost out there. But we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Any parting messages, fellas?
Boost is still life? I don't know. I still love Boost.
This episode sucks because I never thought in my life I'd be on eBay right now searching Adidas Crazy Light Boost Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew
And
Wiggins is getting
I
way
am,
too much
like,
airtime
actively.
today. Like,
Can we just name this the Andrew Wiggins appreciation episode? Hot damn. What's that all about?
Dude, they retailed $130 and I can't even find that shoe. Time machines, where are they? I need to go back. I need to purchase these Canadian flag Andrew Wiggins 2015.
Wait, are there
Rookie
Canadian
of the
flag
Year.
prime knits? Because those would be pretty sick especially if they got the maple leaf correct.
They have a pretty dope,
But
actually.
it's, like, fun
they come together,
Canadian.
both shoes make the whole maple leaf.
Yeah.
I'd buy that.
It's like blue, red. It's not your traditional.
There's no
white
blue in
and
the
red
Canadian flag. I'm
maple
out.
leaf. Right, but I mean, they're just,
Tune in next week when Robbie's bought all the boosts that he can get his hands on in a 7-day period.
No. Robbie is selective with his
no,
boost.
at max. At max, I go to the employee store next week and try to buy the 2023 10th year anniversary ones. But that's neither here nor there.
It's everywhere.
Hey, but we'll link to eBay Boost in the description if you want to check out the Andrew Wiggins PEs over there.
I'm also very proud that nobody mentioned the Y word during the course of this episode until I just did, so I just lost the game.
Dang it. Just $50, Roy.
Yeah, right. You just love. I mean, keeping it a buck, the Wave Runners are on my list here. Objectively, it's a gorgeous shoe. Regardless,
Morally, it's
subjective.
not.
It's associated with a terrible, terrible thing.
That's a whole can of words we can't go into. But I purposely did not choose that shoe. But it's on the hit list. It's like Barry Bonds is on my Hall of Fame list here, right? You see Barry Bonds' name, you know what Barry Bonds is. You love Barry Bonds. Like Barry Bonds freaking rocked. And you're just like, can't do it though, right? That's probably the best, right? What better analogy do you have?
Yeah, I mean, it
than
might be
Barry
the
Bonds
best
and
one for what we're
Kanye
talking
like, picking
about.
the list.
Well, and on that note,
Yeah, one there.
All right, y'all. Thanks for rocking with us. We'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.
See ya.
Yeah, peace.
Hey everyone, this is Nick again. Before you take off, do us a solid and head over to Apple Podcasts to leave us a review. Give us a rating on Spotify and Amazon Music, and make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel because we have even more video content coming soon. Speaking of new content, we have an amazing community of sneaker enthusiasts that hang out in our Sneaker History Discord on a daily basis. While sneakers is a connection point that brought us all together, we've all discovered countless shared passions that we have in common with each other. We recently launched a couple of new podcasts directly from our community. One of them is a Formula One podcast. If you're an F1 fan like me, the Exhaust Notes podcast is your weekly fix of Formula One fun. It's hosted by myself, Rohit Malhotra, and Todd Yates. New episodes drop every Tuesday. I've been wearing fitted hats for years and collecting my favorite teams since I was a little leaguer. It has been awesome to see so many new fans getting into fitteds in recent years. Crown and Stitch is our new talk show about fitted hats with Dexter, Keith, and myself, where we talk about fitted hats, snapbacks, throw in some obscure hats because we all kind of like some funky stuff once in a while, don't we? Copping, collecting, and so much more. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Hit the links in the show notes for this episode to give our new shows a listen, and be on the lookout for more new podcasts dropping soon. Last but not least, tell someone you like their kicks today. You never know how far a simple compliment can take you, and we all know how good it feels to have someone show their appreciation. Thank you all for the support, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.